High above Costa Rica's sun-drenched coasts, nestled along the spine of the Tilarán mountain range, lies a world suspended between earth and sky. This is Monteverde, the Green Mountain. It is a realm not defined by rainfall, but by the constant, life-giving embrace of the clouds. Here, where mist drifts like the slow breath of a sleeping giant through ancient trees, we find one of the planet's most magical and fragile ecosystems, the cloud forest. But what exactly is a cloud forest? And how does this ethereal landscape come to be? The secret lies in a unique combination of geography and meteorology. Monteverde sits astride the continental divide of the Americas. Throughout the year, moisture-laden trade winds, journeying thousands of miles across the warm Caribbean Sea, arrive at these mountains. As the air is forced upward by the steep slopes, a process known as orographic lift, it cools rapidly. This cooling causes the immense moisture to condense, not into rain, but into a persistent ground-level cloud. The forest is literally inside a cloud. This perpetual mist bathes the entire ecosystem in a fine, wind-driven drizzle, providing a constant source of water that is captured directly from the air. This rare climate, found in only about 1% of the world's remaining woodlands, creates one of the most biologically intense and specialized ecosystems on Earth. Nowhere is this adaptation more visible than in the forest canopy. Towering trees, some centuries old, disappear into the fog. Their branches are not bare, but are draped in a thick, living coat of other plants. This is the world of the epiphytes, plants that grow on other plants without harming them. In Monteverde, they are not just passengers, they are the architects of a vertical world. Thick carpets of moss act like sponges, soaking up atmospheric moisture. Orchids, with their intricate and often impossibly beautiful flowers, anchor their roots to the bark, while bromeliads form miniature water tanks in their tightly overlapping leaves. These tiny, suspended pools become entire microhabitats, providing a home and breeding ground for insects, tadpoles, and even salamanders. Every surface, from the highest branch to the forest floor, becomes alive. This forest does not simply grow, it breathes, it drinks, and it hosts a universe of life in every drop of water it holds. The sheer diversity of flora is staggering. More than 2,500 plant species thrive here, including over 800 species of orchids alone, many of which are found nowhere else on the planet. The forest is a complex, multi-layered society. In the understory, giant ferns unfurl in primordial shapes, while woody vines called lianas twist their way upward, competing for a share of the filtered sunlight. This incredible botanical richness is a cornerstone of Monteverde's status as a global biodiversity hotspot. And from this mist emerges one of Monteverde's most iconic and breathtaking residents, the resplendent quetzal. Sacred to ancient Mesoamerican cultures, this bird is a living jewel. With its emerald and ruby plumage and magnificent flowing tail feathers, the quetzal moves almost silently through the canopy. Its life is intricately tied to the fruiting cycles of the wild avocado tree, a perfect example of the delicate dependencies that define this ecosystem. To witness a quetzal in its natural habitat is to witness a symbol of both the forest's profound beauty and its inherent fragility. But the quetzal is not alone. The forest is alive with sound and movement. Below, the guttural haunting calls of howler monkeys echo through the fog, a sound that rolls like distant thunder across the valleys, marking their territory. On the forest floor, families of white-nosed coatis busily forage for insects and fallen fruit. And while rarely seen, the forest is also the domain of elusive felines like the ocelot and jaguarundi, silent nocturnal hunters that move like shadows through the dense undergrowth. As dusk falls, another world awakens. Monteverde is a sanctuary for hundreds of amphibian and reptile species. Among the most enchanting are the glass frogs. Clinging to leaves overhanging streams, their skin is so translucent that you can see their internal organs, even their tiny beating hearts. A powerful and poignant reminder of just how delicate life is in this cool, wet world. These creatures, with their permeable skin, are like living barometers, incredibly sensitive to the slightest changes in temperature and humidity. Yet, some of the most important work in this forest is done by its smallest inhabitants. Marching in tireless columns, leaf-cutter ants carve paths across the forest floor. They are not eating the leaves they carry, but are transporting them to vast underground nests. There, they use the leaf fragments to cultivate a special fungus, which is their primary food source. In doing so, these tiny farmers act as major ecosystem engineers, aerating the soil and playing a crucial role in nutrient decomposition and redistribution. The protection of this extraordinary place is a story of foresight and dedication. In the 1950s, a group of Quakers from the United States settled in Monteverde, seeking a peaceful life. Struck by the beauty and importance of the watershed above their farms, they set aside a portion of the forest for protection. This act of conservation laid the groundwork for what would become the Monteverde Cloud Forest Biological Preserve. Today, the region is a mosaic of protected areas, managed by organizations like the Tropical Science Center and the Monteverde Conservation League. It stands as a world-renowned living laboratory where scientists from across the globe study everything from climate change to animal behavior, often using iconic canopy walkways to access the forest's upper reaches. This commitment to conservation has fostered a unique relationship between the forest and the local community. Ecotourism, when practiced responsibly, provides a sustainable livelihood and gives local people a direct stake in the preservation of their natural heritage. Visitors who walk these trails with certified guides not only gain a deeper appreciation for the forest's complexity, but also contribute to its ongoing protection, ensuring that the human presence here is one of respect and minimal impact. But this irreplaceable world is facing a profound threat. The delicate balance that creates the cloud forest is being disrupted. Global climate change is causing a phenomenon known as lifting cloud base. As regional temperatures rise, the altitude at which the clouds form is pushed higher and higher up the mountainside. This means less moisture and more dry days for the forest, threatening the very species, like the amphibians and epiphytes, that are most dependent on the constant mist. The golden toad, once a vibrant symbol of Monteverde, vanished in the late 1980s, an early victim of these changing conditions. Yet, in the face of this challenge, there is hope. The ongoing research in Monteverde provides critical data to understand these changes, while conservation efforts work to protect and expand forest corridors, giving species a chance to adapt. The story of Monteverde is not just one of loss, but of resilience and action. Protecting these vital ecosystems is a responsibility we all share. By supporting conservation organizations working on the ground, making conscious choices to reduce our own environmental footprint, and championing policies that combat climate change, we can help ensure that cloud forests like Monteverde continue to thrive. In the drifting mist, life persists quietly, a testament to nature's ingenuity. It is a forest built not by rain, but by the clouds themselves, a world of wonder worth saving. The mist-shrouded world of Monteverde is more than just a beautiful landscape. It's a living, breathing testament to the intricate web of life. We've journeyed through its canopy, met its vibrant inhabitants, and witnessed the delicate balance that sustains this sanctuary. But as we've seen, this balance is fragile, threatened by a changing climate and human pressures. The future of these forests, and countless others like them, depends on our collective action. If you believe places like Monteverde are worth protecting, consider supporting the conservation organizations working tirelessly on the ground. Your engagement, whether through responsible ecotourism, spreading awareness, or direct support, makes a tangible difference. If you love immersive wildlife documentaries, hit like subscribe, and turn on notifications. New journeys into the wild every week.